Hi. So, I am here just sitting right now. I just have been thinking a lot at the moment about just the fear. Fear. And this whole world is, the whole world as you perceive it projects onto you so much fear, and you project so much fear on the world. And this is very profound. And I've been, the reason I can just share it is because I live this. I live this at the moment. It's not about me separating myself from anybody else, but I just made a decision. I made a decision, an agreement with myself to allow myself to feel my feelings and to do something that scares me. Do things that scare me. And I realized that I have been doing this basically my whole life in a way, and you never really get it done. And the consciousness that I have relating to the fear that I'm speaking about is a global consciousness. And a global consciousness that sets us separate from each other. And you know, what I speak about mostly is opening the door of possibility, opening the door to fear, facing the fear. And I live by example, and I am here to tell you that first of all, let me just say how grateful I am for accepting that agreement with myself and facing the fear and living out loud on the social media or whatever. And today is a specific day. I don't know. I feel so compelled to continue to do what I do and to share my feelings, because I feel like in my world, or the projection into my world, there's a lot of fear and irrational and comparison and competition and no need for care sometimes. There is that part, but there is also another beautiful spectrum of individual self-actualization that can heal the planet. And you can say, you know, and I feel like this is coming. I don't think that anything is dire. I don't think fear is an illusion that's been created in our universal consciousness. It is a fear to make a move. Fear to be not accepted. The fear of being disliked. The fear of just not belonging. The fear, because our natural sense is to belong. And our natural sense is just to find our tribe to belong. And that is natural. And what we have been conditioned to do is to follow the herd, and to wear the right clothes, and to have the right haircut, and the beautiful body, and the whole fucking, you know, thing, and to be the best, and to be the best. And there's nothing wrong with these things. But that is the identity that we project into the world to feel safe and to feel that we belong. And I find this an absolutely ridiculous trap. And you know, like, we all search for this so-called fame and money and this kind of thing, that we let go of ourselves, our individual selves, and we stop expressing ourselves because the fear of being liked. Like, the fear of being liked is is a dead end. And I can tell you that because I live my life, and because I care about people. And it's like beyond my own fear that I will not belong, or that the fear of losing out on some kind of, I don't know, like just the fear of losing out on something that is a promised land, that, you know, I mean, that if I follow the right the rules and the society, and I do the right thing, and I have to work to pay my life, I have to, you know, all of these kind of rules that have been set for us to follow. And when we follow them, I don't know, there's a lot of people suffering. There's just so much people suffering, and I see it around me all the time. I just see it around me. But I also, you know, like something like Pride here in Amsterdam. There was Gay Pride was just last weekend. And I was so emotional. I'm a highly sensitive person, and walking in this parade and walking in this beautiful, beautiful sea of acceptance, and facing the fear of facing the fear on many different levels. There are a lot of things happening, and I see families that are walking around with children and accepting and celebrating celebrating human beings just being free and wanting to be free from themselves and from the chains that we have put on ourselves. And I find this just as an opportunity, again, an opportunity that, let me go back, first of all, that parade was so beautiful, and I am so overwhelmed by the beauty of it all, and I find that it's so that these are my tribe, and I think I belonged to a possibility of pride, of standing and being yourself and celebrating freedom, celebrating just our birthright of joy, and not having to be different, and not having to get the approval of other people. You know, it all happens in our heads, and I think that this isn't a time. And I'm here, I don't know, I'm so proud of myself, and I want everyone to be proud, and I learned that I shouldn't toot my horn. But I am proud of myself because I am fearless. And does it come with a price? No, it doesn't. I gain. And, you know, living a life and facing your fears is not about feeling comfortable and feeling comfortable and feeling you safe. And that this system, apparently, the system outside social contracts that we make are about promising you safety and security. What is safety and security? I don't understand, because that's illusional. And I know that I followed that, and I always had an edge, because we all have an edge in the sense of our own self and our own individual self-actualization and expressing ourselves, and that comes so far forward right now. And I face so many fears about me sharing, and I do it because I think it's a way to enhance, to support freedom and to support people. I find it an opportunity to do that and to share with you. And when you start that, you know, I dance. When I started this, I dance. I dance on locations. I dance because I celebrate my freedom, because I want to. Because I want to, and I want to face the certain fears. I want to face the fears of just doing things that I would consider, you know, that make me afraid about judgment, and like this whole fucking charade about that. And I guess it all started as when I became, when I recognized I became a teacher, and I became a leader. And I was like, what can I give them? And then all this ego stuff started to come, and I'm supposed to know what I'm doing, and I'm supposed to have the right answers and all these things, and I just really didn't. But I have passion for people. And what I realized is that in my own business, especially, like, because I'm in my business of, like, comp dance, you know, the elite, you know, I've been with them, and I've been with amateurs, you know, from this divide. There is no separation from those things. We have preferences and we developed, but people are human beings, and people judge people from what they do, like how they express themselves, and all this gossiping is happening, and I'm around all of that, and that is rampant. And there's nothing, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with anything for anybody else, like you make that decision, but for myself, it is about my own individual expression, and regardless, and I feel fearless because for me, I express myself in so many, I don't know, this rainbow is flying off my fucking body, and I feel so good by doing it and sharing it and allowing myself to be myself and uncover repressed expressions of creativity and fun and lighten up and fun. And that's what I want to share with you today. I share this because, you know, like, I think a lot I don't know how much of the population, but everyone is living under fear because everything is being created for you to be fearful and for you to be scared about yourself and to be scared. Because there's so much beautiful expression that has happened in that parade. And you know, you can say there's a time and place for everything. Well, I'm sick of the time and place for everything. I'm just sick of it. I don't know, like, you know, okay, then there you go. There you do that there and you do this there. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. Do you get what I'm getting? I think we all respect each other. And I'm asking a lot of questions because I face the fears. And is it hard? Yes, it's hard sometimes because the old voices, and if you don't even know, if you don't have the inkling or the idea that you have voices in your head that are negative, we all do. Like, we all do it. Not people think you manage them. Maybe you numb yourself, you know, like numb yourself from the possibility to actually allow yourself to think about what you really want and how you really want to choose to live your life. And own everything. Own the fact that you're this or that. Own the fact that you cheat. I don't know how that came out. But like, own the fact that you cheat. Own the fact that you are a monogamous. Own the fact that you are a flamboyant. Own the fact that you are sad. Own the fact that you are, you know, depressed or whatever. When you own it, you don't become a victim of it. You are not a victim of that. And that's all with fear. And you know, we do all these things to medicate ourselves and hide ourselves from our light. Our light. So no, the choice to step outside your confines or your walls or this comfort zone that we have created for ourselves, which is natural and it's a beautiful thing because we protect ourselves and we want to protect ourselves, but ironically we suffocate at the same time because we're in that box that we have created, thinking that we're stepping outside the box. But the more and more you step more outside the box and face these fears, you realize that a lot of them are irrational, especially comparison. Competition I talk about a lot because competition causes suffering. And competition can be a good thing in how you see it, to inspire you to be more. I don't know. But also understanding and respecting other people. And encouraging other people to grow, and encouraging other people to grow with love and respect is just simply what I ask for. And my expressions are here to, myself is here to express that. And I feel so, my desire is for peace and harmony and within myself. And I'm getting it, and I love it. And I don't have to go anywhere because wherever I go, there I am. And this journey started a long time ago, and there are conditional responses to automatic responses, conditional responses to events and circumstances. That is not who I am, and I just get real with that, and I get real with the fact that I can make a choice, and I've been making choices, and I do things that scare me, and I realize there's nothing to be scared of, and I can't get enough of it actually. So it becomes more of a habit for myself to step outside of my comfort zone and not have to rely on any external circumstances, because I believe that the universe provides me everything that I need. So that's real. It's as far as facing the fear and letting go of the human drama of comparison, or the need to be approval, to have the need of approval, or the need to you know. And I find an incredible movement that is happening because I am that example. And a lot of people write me, and a lot of people, open up and share the fact that they fear, they're fearful, and they have this fear, and it's irrational, and they suffocate, and they can't get out of it. I think we can make the decision to get out of it. And is it going to be uncomfortable? Yes, it is going to be uncomfortable. We are not here to feel safe. But ironically, it provides this incredible power, this incredible authentic power, an intense power to be yourself. And, you know, and sometimes you think you're being yourself and you realize that you need someone's approval for it, or, you know, you need people to validate that. I speak of my own self. And that is, it's like a poof. It's a thought that goes away. It just goes away because I continue to do it. And I continue to have the relationship with myself. And I approve that in myself. But that's just beautiful. And that's what I really want to share with you today. And that's just who I am and what I am. And beautiful. It's a beautiful time for myself. And I want everyone to be free and not judgmental. Yeah. So anyway, on a beautiful note, it's a beautiful day here, and I have 2 more days before I start to work. And I am just having fun and allowing myself to have fun and to create and be here with you. I love you so much, and thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful time. Beautiful day.